Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way.
What's going on, beautiful people?
Welcome to
Goddess Gossip.
It has been like a long time. Like,
It
y'all, it feels like
has.
the world has changed. And
A whole bunch.
A whole bunch.
A whole lot of bunch.
We like a whole lot of bunch. And we have even elevated and evolved as people too. So we got a lot to update y'all on. How y'all been doing, gossipers?
First of all, it's your girl K-Love.
And Jamila.
And we miss y'all.
Yeah, we definitely did. We definitely missed y'all, and it would be it wouldn't be like us if we didn't come back with a banger for y'all.
Look,
so
with the Goddess Gossip 2.0. We hit them with the Goddess Gossip 2.0.
So y'all, we came back. Today's topic is
the pandemic does not dictate the promise.
That's right, y'all heard it. The pandemic does not dictate the promise, right? So, I mean, it's a lot of things that's promised to us in life, but I think a lot of people took the pandemic and was like, you know, they took it as a hindrance when this was a time for you to actually get to it.
If you didn't elevate during this time frame, if you didn't grow spiritually, you know, physically, emotionally, financially, you was under a rock.
Absolutely.
Look, you wasn't just in quarantine. You was under a rock.
You wasn't even coming out. They told you just stayed in the house. You didn't do nothing.
Because let me tell you something. You should have been using that time in quarantine behind them closed doors to find some way, somehow to level up.
Like Sierra said.
For real. For real.
So, guys, you know, we usually give y'all a moment in media. Kayla don't have a moment in media for y'all today, but I have.
I don't.
Yeah,
we are the moment in media today.
Of course, we always are. But I do have one that I wanna point out because it is like showing that our people are rising up all over the world. So you have the people in Nigeria have been protesting and rioting for like the last 2 weeks to end SARS. Right. So SARS is a special anti-robbery squad in Nigeria. And they have became what it is that they were created to combat. So I
heard that.
Yeah, so I have a lot of people on my page that's from Nigeria. So shout out to all of my people in Nigeria, my Nigerians. My heart is with you. My love is with you. I'm praying for y'all to get through this, overthrow the government, get rid of SARS.
That's crazy.
Because they are just yesterday, the SARS opened fire on the protesters and killed about 20 people yesterday.
Wow. So this is like, the world is definitely shifting.
The world is definitely
2020 is like the year of the
whole shift. Like, it's a big shift going on.
It's the decade of the shift. It ain't just the year, because you think stuff about to get shooken up.
The whole world about to be shook up?
Yeah, it's about to be a shake up.
What you think about to get shook up?
Everything.
Like what? Give me one.
Everything.
I said one.
You just said it. We're going to rise up as a people. We about to elevate as a people.
Yes, I definitely think that it's a time for our people to rise up, and we're rising up all over the world.
Right.
So it's not just in America. It's stuff going on everywhere to where black people is saying, look, I'm tired of this shit. I ain't doing this shit no more. I'm tired. So yeah, we are coming to the place, and we sick of it. So guys, to my Nigerians out in Nigeria, stay
you have
strong.
Teammates out there.
Yeah, I got people in my businesses in Nigeria, so I know people in Nigeria. Like, listen, hold y'all heads up, and my prayers is with y'all to end SARS, because if they coming out and they are not doing what they were created for, they definitely need to be gone. So it shouldn't even have to be an overthrow. The people shouldn't have to overthrow it. The government should actually see what's going on and be overthrowing it. So the fact that the people got to do it is a little disturbing, because if you see that they out here killing people and they was created for an anti-robbery special team, they not doing their job.
Nah,
they not doing their job. And so y'all, it's time to vote in America.
Speaking of which, by the time this launches for you guys, we'll have a whole new president.
A whole new president. When you guys see this, it's going to be either Donald J. Trump,
Agent
Orange, or you will have Joe Biden in office.
I don't know what to call him. I'm gonna think of something for him.
Joe the Schmo. No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. Senior Joe. Sleepy Joe. That is his name, y'all.
Sleepy Joe. What we gonna call Kamala?
She just. Now,
Kamala don't get no name.
I don't like to talk politics.
She just shrugged her shoulders.
I don't like to talk politics,
Kamala.
but since you mentioned it, okay. You know, Donald Trump is always going to be Agent Orange to me, but I will say, I just want everybody to continue to do their research. You know, I feel like right now is a time that, you know, our people are certainly kind of trying to elevate and get more involved and knowing more about politics and, you know, having an understanding of being able to choose a side, so to speak. And at the end of the day, I just feel like everybody, of course, has to do what's best for them. But I will say, do not be swayed by popular opinion.
Right.
And like I said, by this time, it'll already be done. By the time you guys hear this show, it'll already be done. And that's completely okay. I just pray, it is my hope and prayer that we are not being swayed by popular opinion, but we are making the best decision according to our own needs and lives.
Absolutely.
I think that's
and
much that I comment on.
Yeah, I think that now that people are being more aware of going out to vote, that we need to have places that's going to teach people how to vote, because I think a lot of people go out and vote and they go and vote based off of party and not their interests. And so again. Yeah, don't vote party, vote your interests, vote what it is that the change that you want to see in your community.
You know who I'm rocking with right now?
Heavy
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
So let me tell you. So I do got a moment in media.
That's
essentially,
here
we go. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you why I'm rocking with Ice Cube. And some people are kind of like have him on a chopping block right now because he's, you know, deciding that he's gonna speak to some of the people in Trump's party or whatever. But the reality is that he actually met with Biden and he spoke with them and their team or whatever the case may be. At this point, if y'all haven't followed Ice Cube, I followed him for a long time. And one thing I can tell you is that Ice Cube never had a presence on social media. Like, he never was physically on social media, going live, sharing videos, doing all of that. But at this point, with this year and everything that our people has been impacted by, he himself, along with some of his, you know, constituents, created the contract with Black America. Mm-hmm. Okay. And his bottom line is, I'm not telling you which way to vote. I'm not telling you what party to choose. I'm telling you that you need to make the best decision according to who has your personal needs on the top of the line. Not minorities.
Right.
Not people of color.
Right.
The contract with the Black people.
Right.
Like, let's just write the vision and make it clear.
Make it plain.
You know, and if you guys go online and you look up the contract with Black America, I think I commend Cube for, like, he's a genius.
He really
Everything
is.
that he put in there is amazing. And like he mentioned, I'm not choosing a candidate based off of nothing more than who gonna put this contract with Black America into play. Who's gonna create some initiatives around what's in this contract with Black America.
Right. And what the people need to also understand is that, guys, when we put these people into these offices and give them these seats, they work for us.
And that's exactly,
they
say
work
that again, because what he said was make them work for your vote. Right. Make them work for your vote this year. And of course, like I said, we're not speaking too much on politics, because at the end of the day, that's not what our platform is for.
Right.
But because we do have the voices and we got the followers, we just want to make sure that we know, like I said, by this time, it'll already be said and done. But moving forward, y'all got to pay attention to who y'all voting into your local judges, your district attorneys, your House representatives, your Senate. All of that stuff matters. Your commissioners, all of that stuff matters.
School board.
Because these are the people that directly are in control of things that impact your lives every day. Aside from the president. Right. They impact your life every day. So I'm riding with Cube. I really appreciate this contract that he's created. And I'll be real with y'all. Y'all know I give my opinion on Agent Orange all the time. And Agent Orange is Agent Orange. But one thing I can say, go back and just do your review of these last 4 years and everything that has been done for Black people. I'm not minorities, not people of color, Black people. He has given more money to HBCUs than any president in the past.
Okay.
Black businesses, more money than any president in the past.
Well, because what was it when the stimulus checks came out? Everybody was getting business.
You know what I'm saying? Look, that's a whole nother story, because I'll tell you one thing, they on the feds list now.
Girl,
look.
It was people out here, yo, I could get you 10,000.
Yeah, okay.
I could get you 10,000.
The feds is coming.
They coming. If you out here claiming fraudulent unemployment too.
You ain't even have no business. You ain't have no business, or you had a business and you ain't have no workers. Claiming that you got damn 25 employees.
100 employees.
Stop playing with me. Look. But listen, at the end of the day, guys, we're just here to tell you, again, to just use your voice to make the best decision according to your needs. And not only just your needs, think about your children. You don't have children, think about your nieces and nephews. Just think about the people that's around you. And like I said, I would prefer that we as a people stop being swayed by public and popular opinion. Do some research.
Do the research.
If you ain't did nothing else during this time of quarantine, you should have at least took a course at YouTube University. Okay?
YouTube University.
Dr. Google should have gave you a prescription during this quarantine.
Dr. Google?
Yes. You should have learned something in this time.
Make sure y'all go into Dr. Google.
Come on now.
And YouTube University, because it'll teach you a lot of
things. Telling you, some of the stuff y'all be paying for is right there on YouTube University.
YouTube University.
It's just the time. You just got to put the time in.
And we are in the age of information, so anything that you want should be at your fingertips. So it should be, you shouldn't be making uneducated decisions
for
at
real.
This point in life, because you have access to everything.
A plethora of knowledge is out there.
Yes. So guys, again, as we said, by the time you guys see this,
we have a whole new president.
We'll have a whole new president.
Or let's not say we'll have a whole new president, but the presidential election will be over by the time this airs.
Yes.
So kudos and hats off to may the best person be chosen. All right. May y'all select the best person to run this country that we live in.
Yeah, please do it. Please do a good job.
Onward we move. Onward we move. That in mind. Okay. So like we mentioned, we had a lot of stuff going on, and let's just go to the pandemic doesn't dictate the promise. First of all, I got that from Pastor PMJ of Rock City Church in Birmingham, Alabama. He's amazing. Okay.
Shout out to the pastor.
And I heard that, and it just immediately like resonated with my soul. Speaking of which,
it resonated with my soul too.
Speaking of which, guys, you know, we got some things. Y'all see what we at and stuff?
Y'all see,
if you're tuning in and you can see us visually, then you know that we are in a whole new location with a brand new backdrop. Welcome to the Soul Market.
Yes, welcome to the Soul Market.
So, I guess my questions are like,
what happened?
What happened? What we been doing during this pandemic?
We've been getting business licenses. We've been creating
LLCs, certifications and stuff.
We've been doing all the kind of good stuff. We've been leveling up. We leveled up in the pandemic.
We did.
It was definitely a time, I will say, that for us to we both got in touch with ourselves and found what it is that we needed to find within us to be able to excel in this year. Because I know for sure from last year, October to January, I was like, I'm going to manifest the hell out of 2020. Right. And so it is like amazing.
You're seeing the manifestation.
To see the manifestation of 2020. So guys, we are sitting in my shop, the Soul Market.
Hey.
So congratulations to that. I'm so excited about what I'm going to be able to do in the community with the Soul Market.
Tell us about the Soul Market. Like, how did the Soul look? We didn't even intend to do this, but I guess we're kind of interviewing each other on this particular segment. Yeah, okay. How did the Soul Market even come about?
The Soul Market came about. Okay, so y'all. So I was working the Soul Market. We were actually going into the school systems here in Richmond County, providing yoga and meditation for the kids. I had just got my very first contract in March. No, I got it in February. I was supposed to be starting in March and going into the school system doing silent headphone yoga and meditation for the kids, right? But as we all know, in March, the country shut down. So it was no go. Kids came home from school, and now I'm sitting going, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with the soul market? Like, I can't go into the school, but I need to continue doing my business, right? And in the midst of that, I had working. I had already went and applied for the business license and had that on deck. So I was just still working on some stuff. And as you guys know, I work for corporate America. I was in work for Subaru, and I was which, as Kayla said, technical support for the vehicles. So I teach you how to use your vehicles, and in order to do that job, you have to get in a car with somebody, and I could not social distance and do my job. So I went home and I was working from home, doing it virtually. Not a lot of people came because they really like my personality like y'all do, right? So in July, they kind of did their final little cut, and I got fired in July. And so I was like, okay, all right, no more jobs. So now what are you going to do? Oh, you got this soul market business license. That's what you're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So I was sitting talking to a girlfriend, and she was like, you might as well just open up a shop. And I was like, open up a shop, or what I'm going to do? I went home, y'all. I sat in the middle of my floor in my bedroom, and I prayed, and I was like, okay, God, what is it that we need to do? What is it that you want me to do? And I sat there for a minute until it came to me. And like the complete vision of my shop is what came to me. It was the wall of reflection, your merchandise wall, your desk, like the way the shop looks is exactly how it came to me. God told me to do the foot services, do the petty detox, and do spiritual detoxes for people's feet. And I'm like, I ain't never heard nobody doing that before, but okay. All right, I'll do it. And so that's how I ended up in the soul market and creating my own space to be able to serve the people in my community. And it has been, it was a journey, y'all, because literally it was brown walls and a gray floor. And it looks totally different. I got a gold wall, y'all. I got a gold door. I have my wall of reflection. Everything that I seen came into fruition. And it was really like the pandemic didn't take the promise that God gave me. Like, I promise you that you'll have this. And so I just had to stay focused on what the promise was and to keep pushing forward what the promise was, because God had to push me. Like, it was purposely done for me to lose my job so that I could move forward, because I know God know I needed that push, like just to do what I needed to do. Mm-hmm. And the process of that, before that, because I was sitting at home working from home, I decided that I was going to become a life coach through the number one motivational speaker in the world, Dr. Eric Thomas, Mr. E.T., the hip hop preacher, right, y'all? Yes, he's my mentor. And so I decided to get certified in that. So I am now certified as an extreme execution life coach. And that has been phenomenal and amazing all in itself, to be connected to such a phenomenal group of people. So I now have my office space in the soul market to where I can help you get your life together.
Get your life
in order. And get your soul together. Look,
what does the soul stand for?
Soul stands for spreading our universal love. That's what the soul market stands for. So when you come in here, you're gonna get loved on, your soul gonna get nurtured, and you're gonna feel good when you leave out of here.
Period.
Pooh. That's Pooh. That's what my niece taught me, that. Period, Pooh.
That's the new thing.
You gotta think that's like that. Like period, that. Pooh.
All right. No.
So that's what I have been working on, and I know Miss K Love over here was in school, but she hit me with something else. So K Love, what was you doing?
So I definitely still remain in corporate America, and I'm very grateful. First of all, let me tell y'all how that shift happened. Like, I was, I still work in corporate America, but no lie, one day I went to work, and within 72 hours, everybody was working from home.
Everybody.
Like, we literally had a drive-through pickup. So like your computer desk, the daggone power strip, everything that you needed, not your desk, but like the brain. Cause we have and that was the biggest concern at work. We use a double screen. So we have 2 monitors, the brain, all of that type of stuff. So everybody was like, are we going to have everything that we need to do our job? shout out to corporate America. They did their thing because, honey, we was all home within 72 hours.
72 hours.
They weren't playing. Over 800 employees was transitioned from a call center setting to working at their crib in 72 hours.
Wasn't playing.
Was not playing. So got home, got everything set up, cool beans, you know. But at the same time, now I'm in my house all the time. I only work 3 days a week in corporate America. And I just was like, this year, first of all, this year was just a very intense time. Like, I had a lot going on at the beginning of this year. I had to go through depositions and like it was a very emotional time at the beginning of the year for me. And I didn't want to do like I did previously and kind of just like Debbie Downer, be sunken in a sunken place. I used that as my motivation to be like, yo, it really put a battery in my back that any given moment, like, yes, I'm so grateful that my corporate America place of business, you know, was able to continue. But how many of my family, friends, relatives literally went to zero? Because, I mean, if you wasn't impacted, you'll know, like, unemployment took a little while to kick in. It ain't like it just popped up the day you lost your job. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I went from having 4 incomes in my house to now I'm the only income.
Wow.
So that was a very stressful time, you know?
I'm sure.
And on top of having my children, you know what I'm saying? So it was very stressful. I took that time and I went inward and I was just like, man, you know, first of all, people had been hitting me up left and right as to when I was coming back to the world, you know, like I deactivated my Facebook page.
Y'all, she fell off.
I was gone from the entire planet, okay? Like nobody didn't see me in public. You didn't see me on the internet. If you didn't know me, you ain't even know if I was alive. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally
took this
whole time. I was off of social media like almost all year this year. I came back to social media on my birthday, September 29th. And when I came back, I presented to the world that during this time, I launched 2 businesses. One, we already had, if you guys know my brand, the Community Corner with K-Love is now LLC. So I do have official business with the Community Corner with K-Love. And it's so crazy because when I created that business, I intended to go back full time into the Community Corner. Like I was about to go heavy, hard in the paint, get my guests, do my stuff. I had, you know, shopping cart items where I was about to buy all of the stuff for my podcast, all of that. And then something else hit me and it was like, I have to be in a position to where I can create something for my children so that they will never be impacted by something of this nature.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so in the mix of me creating the Community Corner with K-Love LLC, I also created a Touch of Faith boutique. My daughter, her name is Anaya Faith. She's in love with jewelry. Like this little girl be wearing all of my jewelry, all of her grandmother jewelry. She got to have on her earrings before she leave for school because she's just that person. Like she's just obsessed with her accessories and she likes to be on point. And so from there, I asked her, I said, Naya, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like I had the name, but I didn't necessarily know what we were going to sell, so to speak. And so she said earrings. So, of course, Mama had to go do some research. Like, okay, earrings is great, but what's going on right now?
COVID-19.
Which, if you guys are watching us at any platform, you'll see me and Jamila have on our face masks. Well, we don't have them on because I don't like how to, you know.
We don't want y'all to hear us.
Right, we want y'all to hear us. We don't want it to be muffled.
Muffled.
But, so we also incorporated the face mask, jewelry, you name it, we have it, a Touch of Faith. And it was created, like I said, with my kids in mind. So it's very, our target audience, so to speak, is definitely children. We have a lot of children's face masks, adults face masks, jewelry. One of the biggest things that I love in our business is our little coin purses, because that is the portion of my business where I really teach my children the importance of being able to understand how money operates. And so when we sell the coin purses, it's more so this is your child's introduction to how to operate money. You know, and I mean, my youngest daughter, she's 1, she'll be 2 by the time this launches, and her and my 4-year-old are now business owners.
Love it. Look, both our kids, because
we have a whole bunch of kidpreneurs, because Jamila's daughter, if you guys are watching, her business is right here.
So my daughter has been selling, has Beautiful Flower skincare, and she's been doing this for the last 4 years. It's been a minute. It's been a minute that we've been doing Beautiful Flower skincare. So yes, definitely. She was also a drive for me to start my business as well, which was making sure that I had products for her. Can you hear her?
Good.
Making sure that I had products for my baby, and a way to display her business, because we had been doing it for 4 years. And it was like, all right, let's get some products going on. So I decided that we were gonna open a store market and put it on the shelf. So we've been doing this for 4 years, and now we have a storefront. And I promised her a storefront maybe a few years ago, like, yo, we're gonna have a place to put your stuff, and now we do.
Yanni is the bomb. Matter of fact, isn't this launching on her birthday?
Happy birthday, Yanni!
That's so amazing. This is actually
today.
Launching on her birthday. So happy birthday,
Happy
Yanni.
birthday, mothers. I have a 13-year-old.
I'm about to say she's a whole teenager now.
Oh my God! Listen, y'all, I need to hurry up and have another kid. If not in the next 2 years, the shop about to be closed down.
Yanni said she don't want no siblings.
Yanni don't want.
Yanni is very particular, y'all. She don't want no siblings.
She don't give a damn about no little kids. She be like, they gotta go. You can come over for a few days and she's done with the kids.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta go. All right, so
now that y'all know what's been going on with us, we want to know what's been going on with y'all. Did you guys, learn something, invest in something? Speaking of which, investing.
This must be a good word.
This is a good one.
This must be good.
At the beginning of this year, my stock account was at $2,400 and some change. When this pandemic started, I said, oh no, I have got to create wealth in my family in some way, because I ain't about to have my children be impacted by something of this nature if it ever happened again in life, which we know every 10 years the government resets. You know what I'm saying? So
that word reset you just used was good. Come on, keep going.
Really?
Come on.
So it resets. And with that in mind, I said, you know what? I'm going to take this money, because I did come across some money. I said, I'm going to take this money and I'm going to invest it. At this time, people that are stock, like people that trade stock and things of that nature, they getting scared. They pulling their money out because the companies is just dropping. Okay. I took that as these companies are not like going out of business. They're just like in a correction, because the whole government is shifting. People are pulling their money out because they need it, because they can't wait for unemployment. But I'm going to take full advantage of this while these stocks are on a discount, as I call it. Like, that's what I considered it. Like, oh no, they had a discount.
Okay.
So I jumped into a lot of businesses, and now I'm so glad to say that my little $2,400 is over $11,000 right now.
You done met your goal.
Yeah, my goal was to get $10,000 this year.
You met your goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen. If you didn't learn anything, I'm telling you, this was the time to really go inward, do some research, find out what's out there in the world for you to have multiple streams of income. Now, at this point, I consider myself a long-term investor. So I don't trade stocks. I don't go in, take my money out. When I invest in a company, I do my research on the company. I find out details about their CEO, all of that. What type of initiatives are they doing in their communities, this, that, and the third. And that's how I pick the companies that I invest in. And baby, it has been phenomenal for me. And I'm very grateful that I took the time to get that knowledge.
Can I get $100?
Yeah, I got you, honey.
Can I get $100?
I got you. You might ask her now.
She done doubled up, like Nipsey Hussle said. Double up.
Okay, there we go. That's the music for the show.
Never let a hard time humble us.
Never let a hard time humble us, baby.
That's it. Double up.
That's it.
All right. So she just used the word reset, right? And the word reset, I had a whole conversation yesterday with my cousin about this word reset. I actually went live last night talking about the word reset.
Really? See, look how in tune we be. I didn't even see it.
Yes, but listen, that word reset. So, and talking about the pandemic doesn't dictate the promise, right, guys? We reset. Our bodies naturally reset every day, all day. 1,000 times sitting here because I'm blinking my eyes, which is a reset. When you go to sleep at night, you reset your body. It's just so many processes that you go through that reset. And a lot of us have difficulty when it comes to resetting our lives, not realizing that your body is going through a natural reset all of the time. So when the pandemic hit, it was a time for us to reset. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people that's a good word. And a lot of people are afraid of the reset because they don't know what it is that they truly desire. They don't know what it is. They don't know what they desire in life. So when you find out what your true desires are in life, the promise, God already promised you that you can have whatever you want, right? Mm-hmm. So when you find what that desire is that you really, really desire, and you'll be able to obtain it. And it's nothing that can happen to you that will deter you from it. Like, the pandemic was really a planned demic.
Oh yeah.
Like, sure. This was really, I don't know. I haven't felt this.
I was just about to say, I haven't even felt that. I'm blessed to say that even with the other lines of income leaving out of my home, I have not felt the impact of this pandemic.
Me either. I forgot we was in a pandemic.
Like, for real.
Like,
I say this all the time. I learned this. I get there's a guy that I follow on Instagram, Runway Billionaire, and he says it, and now I say it all the time. And when I tell y'all that it's very important that you get some affirmations. Speaking of which, Goddess Gossip affirmation book will be released soon, so y'all be on the lookout. But there is an affirmation that I started saying at the beginning of this pandemic, and that was that money comes to me easily, frequently, and abundantly.
And effortlessly.
I say that every single day. And no lie, guys, every single week this year, since this pandemic has started, money just flows. I get an unexpected check in the mail. I get an unexpected cash app.
I need PayPal. An unexpected check.
Like, for real.
I do. Now, I can't lie. I have definitely been super duper blessed. Like, when I say super blessed, it's so dope because, like, being able to have this time to go inward, you can be able to acknowledge everything that happens. You can say, okay,
gratitude.
The gratitude of it is like, okay, God, I see you. Okay, God, I see you.
Gratitude is a must.
It can be the smallest things. Like, I went to Humanitarian House one day and I ordered a kale salad, but when I got there, she forgot my kale salad. And there was a guy sitting and he had the last kale salad. And I was like, Dak, I wanted a kale salad. He was like, you can have this one. I was like, shut up. You going to give me the kale salad off your plate? And he was like, yeah, I ain't touched it yet. You can have it. I was like, see, look at God. Look at God. God knew
I needed that.
He knew I was desiring to eat that kale salad.
I'm telling you.
I wanted it.
I manifested it.
I manifested the kale salad. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, but into the reset, yeah. Like, so it's so many things that we overlook because we're scared of the reset. Mm-hmm. But I will promise you this, that everything resets. Everything in life resets. Your skin, the skin on your body, even though you looking at it and it look the same to you, it's reset. It sheds. The cells in your body, they die off, they come back. It's a whole reset. So don't be afraid to reset your life. That's in the physical form. Is nothing wrong with it. And like, don't be afraid of the reset because what's promised to you is yours. You just have to do the work to obtain what it is that your heart desires. You can have all of it.
That's a fact. And that when you said that, it reminded me of our Sam, boss of my life, CEO of my destiny.
Yes.
You have to remember at all times, I don't care who your boss, manager, CEO of the organization that you work at, I don't care who's who. You have to remember that no matter what, you reside in this realm. You reside in this body. This outer package is all you. And you have to be the boss of your life and the CEO of your destiny. You have to want it.
Yeah, you have to be the author of your story.
Nobody is coming to give you nothing wrapped up in a bow.
Absolutely not.
Nobody's coming down with a horse and chariot presenting you with all of your desires. You have to want it, and then you got to put in the work. We ain't gonna forget the work.
Wait. In the Bible, it tell you faith without work is dead.
You gotta work.
You got to work.
You gotta put
some
the
work in.
You know, but it starts, like Jamila said, it starts with the desire. You have to have that desire. You have to have that hunger. You have to literally manifest it. You have to manifest it. And the only way to do so is to keep that in your mind, to repeat it to yourself that this is what it's going to be.
Right. And guys, a great book for you guys to read that will help you map out and really write out your desires. I'm actually going to do it today. I listened to the audio last night. It's Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, I believe. But Napoleon Hill, and it starts with the desires. He has a 6-step process for your desires, and it was phenomenal. I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down and do this, because guys, you have the power to manifest what it is that you want. Like, I'm telling you,
for real.
I'm telling you,
you're looking at the manifestation.
You're looking at it,
like
right
you
here.
are literally looking at the manifestation. So when we say this, we really not just telling you something that we seen or read. We're telling you what's really real. What's really real.
Like, guys, when so when I became certified as a life coach, right? he's my mentor. I've been following him for years. So he was somebody that I wanted to meet in 2020. So I had wrote down that I wanted to meet E.T. in 2020. Like, I'm going to meet Eric Thomas in 2020. And my goal was to impact and influence the people in 2020. Like that, Jay, that was on my board at work, was to impact and influence, right? I promise y'all. So I do, I make a post one day and I'm like, hey, I should become a life coach. And they were like, yeah, you should. You definitely should do it. Like, you do it all the time anyway. Right. So then I signed up for a webinar for ET. And at the end of his webinar, he offers a program to where he's offering life coaching. And I'm like, get the hell out of here. I didn't know he had this. So I decided to invest in myself. And I spent $1,600 to do the certification. And his son was supposed to do my training. And so when I got on the Zoom to do my training session, Eric was on the screen. I was like, get the hell out of here, right? So I'm like, nah, maybe he just introducing Jalen or whatever. I don't know. But he was like, hey, guys, Jalen's sick today. You guys lucked up. You get me. So he did the whole training. And how I knew it was full circle and how I knew I manifested this shit, y'all, was the first slide that he pulled up said, by getting this certification, you will be able to impact and influence the people. And I could have fell out on the floor like, get the hell out of here. Like, that's what I've been saying. I wanted to manifest. Like, and he added the income to it. So it was impact, influence, and income. And I was like, wow, this is so full circle for me. So I knew I was in the right place. But guys, had I not written that out at the beginning of 2020, and like literally all of my passwords at work, everything in the passwords was manifest 2020. Manifest 2020. Manifest 2020, and I'm still hashtagging manifest 2020, but 2021 about to be so
it's about to be lit, because if you ain't already in 2021, you behind.
Yeah, because we already planning 2021. We
got a whole calendar. Listen,
we got shows up until February written down.
Let me tell you something. So I'm glad I don't mention my corporate America place, but anyhow, if you guys, probably half of y'all, probably almost all of you guys, I see Slim has it in his hand right now. A lot of you guys are Apple users, right? Mm-hmm. And so what I normally do every year around this time is I boast, I brag, I be going hard in the paint like, yo, it's Apple launch. I don't even like Apple, by the way. I'm not an Apple user, but I love them for the money that they bring me. Okay.
Absolutely.
Because one thing I can tell you is every single Apple launch, I've been at the place that I'm at now for going on 7 years, and every single Apple launch weekend, I used to boast and brag because I will work 18 hours that first day, 18 hours the next day. Like in 3 days, I pull my whole 40 hours, and then, because that's how many people essentially is on the Apple bandwagon, that the money is just there. So this year, of course, I mean, I'm working from home and the opportunity is still there. And it's a grand opportunity. Like, you get to work from the crib and you can work however many hours that you want to work. I ain't do it this year, y'all.
You ain't do it this year?
I didn't. I worked for 3 hours. That was when the launch initially started.
They just released what is it, the 12
Yeah,
something?
so they did it hasn't released yet. It's available for pre-order. And then it was going to officially come out this Friday. So it comes out Friday officially.
I'm not an Apple user either, but I definitely wish I had an Apple camera.
The phone camera?
I wish I had the phone camera. That's it. Yeah. And then they have access to all these cool little apps and stuff to make reels and videos and edit it. So that may be the only reason I would get an Apple phone.
It's been off since
it's been off.
It's been off since July.
If it's off,
not
y'all,
off not off like the bill is paid, but the phone power has literally been off since July.
Oh, I'm about to say if it's off, she don't need it.
It's completely dead. Like, it's just been there.
All right, so look.
But I said that to say this. One day I woke up, the day of Apple launch. I woke up and I was like, dang, that was it. Like, when I went, I went to work. I did my 3 hours. I was like, wow, that was the quickest launch I ever worked. And somebody hit me up. They was like, "You're not working until 9?" And I was like, "Yeah, no.
Nah, I got other things to do."
If y'all didn't do anything else this year, or should I say, if I don't like to just throw my stuff. I don't like to project me on other people. But if I didn't do anything else this year, I have learned to value my time. I have learned to value my time. And with that, I say to you, it is very important to value your time more than money. Because one thing for sure, the money gonna come.
I was waiting for you to say, and 2 things for certain.
You should have said. You should have dropped. You know that's me, right?
One thing for sure, and 2 things for certain.
For real, the money is definitely going to come. And when you get to a space where you're not, everybody be talking about they chasing money. I'm not chasing money. Money find me.
Money should find
Money finds me. But this is all, I'm saying all of this stuff because this is all, the pandemic has done all of this for me. Like, when I had my time in quarantine in the crib and I'm just sitting there letting thoughts download into my psyche, this is what I'm thinking of. Like, I'm not chasing money. I'm being more mindful of even the things that I say. Like, I'm taking the word need out of my vocabulary altogether. I don't need anything. All of my needs are met.
Right. You may have a desire.
All of my needs are met. Like, there's certain things that I'm just being way more intentional about, with the sense that I'm not chasing no money. I'm not chasing a dream. My dreams come to me. I manifest my dreams. Money comes to me easily, frequently, and abundantly. Like, we have to be so mindful and intentional about the things that we put out in the atmosphere. I'm telling you.
And guys, to help with what Kayla is saying, right? So if you wanted to do some manifestation, get you a notebook and
give us some quick tips real quick.
Get you a notebook, right? And make this notebook just a book that you write affirmations in. When you wake up in the morning, have you a moment in the morning and get you a routine. I was going to say ritual, but some people may not like that word. So get a routine together, right? Mm-hmm. So where it's your time, your space in the morning. Set the intent for your day, because you are really in control of your day.
You are the boss of your life.
You are the boss of your life.
CEO of your destiny.
Right. So get the notebook. And what I do is I'll find an affirmation for the day and write it 25 times in a notebook. Right. And then you can repeat that affirmation. You can do it in the morning and you can do it at night. And whenever you feel your mind that you're off track, reset yourself, give yourself 10 deep breaths and fire breaths. Actually, inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. 10 really good ones, and reset. Then reaffirm yourself and continue with your day. I promise you it'll help. Like, somebody cut you off on the highway, you want to get out of the car and take their head off, right? Breathe. Breathe and go back to your affirmation for today. Set the intent for your day. Like, you are really in control, and nothing else outside of you dictates what happens to you except for you. know that the energy that you give out is the energy that you will receive. So if you giving out negative energy, that is what you shall receive.
Speaking about energy, I'm so sorry. Like when you said it, it just hit me like I need to shout this person out. I need to shout her brand out. She's phenomenal.
That same energy.
Taranda Wilson. If y'all don't know her, y'all should definitely Google her. Like you should find her. She has a podcast called Tarandom Talks as well. And the other day, like Jamila was saying, I was getting into this space where I was like all over mentally. And I was like, I just need some clarity. I need to like defog my mental. And what do I see? I see Taranda is talking about her mindfulness meditations that she creates with the sound baths to align your chakras and all of this. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So anyhow, I hit her up. And she's very intentional. When I tell you guys that she is so intentional when she prepares this for you, she is so intentional. I mean, like, she included both the Community Corner with K-Love and A Touch of Faith Boutique. So when I say that she pays attention, it's almost like she studies you as a person so that she can be even more intentional in what she creates for you. Hit her up. Her business, her brand concerning the mindfulness and, the affirmations is energy. And I love the spin that she puts on it because it's INNER capital G. And so she uses energy with a play on words and that she's talking about your energy, like your vibration. But then she also talking about, your energy, your inner gangster, like your inner goddess, the inner God. Like she's talking about the big G within inside of you. And so shout out to Taranda. That meditation has really got me all the way together. I listen to it before I go to bed at night. Sometimes I listen to it throughout the day. Anytime I need a moment of clarity or peacefulness in my day, listen.
Taranda is dope. Me and Taranda did a Sip and Sage event maybe like a close to a month ago, and she did the sound healing, and I led the meditation, and it was a meditation to align your chakras, and it was super duper dope. Like, she is super dope. And to shout out another young lady that is local that has some really cool stuff going on, that has a meditation that is on YouTube. Miss Sunja Doesnt has
shout out to Sunja. I'm doing a performance for her on next Wednesday. Cool. Wellness Wednesday. Yeah.
So Sunja has a guided meditation on YouTube. Voice is so amazing. And it is dope, y'all. Like, it says it's for children. I was like, Sunja, this is not for children. This is for everybody. Like, it is a really good guided meditation. Her name is Sunja Doesnt, and the last name is Danettee. Look her up. Oh, and Sunja is Sunja.
She also teaches Spanish. She's a Spanish tutor as well. And she does a phenomenal job.
She's just super duper dope. Sunja,
and she's a songstress. I mean, just look her up and follow her.
Because
she does something that will add value to your life in any capacity. Period. Okay.
she is a hustler, baby. Okay. She is definitely out here getting to it. I told Sunja, I said, Sunja, I didn't know you wasn't from here because when I met you, you just came and meshed right in with everybody.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't have known that she wasn't from Augusta.
She's from Athens, I think. I'm not mistaken.
Albany.
Somewhere with an A. See?
It's south.
Somewhere with an A.
Athens is north of here.
I'm not from here. I don't know nothing about here.
Either.
You know something. You know more than me because I ain't know that.
Yeah, Athens is like close to Atlanta. Albany is south.
So she's from south?
She's from the deep south.
She's from the deeper south.
Yeah, Albany down there.
All right, Albany. They don't say it like that though. They say Albany. Albany.
I can't say how they say it.
From here?
My brother was picking.
Don't they say Albany or something like that here? Have you ever heard anybody say Albany?
Albany.
See, because I'm from New York and
so
Albany.
It's
Albany. We call it Albany where I'm from. But down here they don't pronounce it that way.
He said Albany.
Yeah, that
Albany.
Try look. All I know is it's ALBANY.
That's all right? I know.
Listen. But we appreciate y'all. We're going to take these last few minutes just to talk about Goddess Gossip as a whole. We have a lot of stuff that we have planned from, events where we come together to apparel to books and journals. You name it.
Shea butter,
baby.
Yeah, listen. A whole bunch of stuff. Goddess Gossip is y'all, how long we been doing Goddess Gossip?
2 years.
It feel like it's been
20.
long.
It's 2020. We was doing it before 2 years because Amari's
about to be 2.
So 3 years. 2017.
Oh my gosh.
It definitely wasn't 2016. It was 2017.
So yeah, we've been doing this for 3 years now. Wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
Spreading love, speaking truth,
and sharing knowledge with the people. Yes.
Conversations for the nation. Yeah, speaking of which, we are going to start a new segment essentially on Goddess Gossip called Get It Girl.
Get It Girl.
Get It Girl.
Get It Girl.
And that is going to be like our that's going to be our segment, our corner, where we kind of just did a little bit of it today.
We just actually
like we literally just did it today, honestly.
So,
we wasn't even supposed to do it. It just kind of just fell. Like it just kind of just fell right into the segment today.
For the Get It Girl special today, we just gave you Taranda Wilson
and Sasha
Danette. And those are our Get It Girl
for real. Get It Girl. So yeah, like we're gonna basically, be shining some light on some goddesses that we know that are out here just again doing things that are making impacts in your life in some way, shape, or form. And I just think, it's just our way of saying, go get it, girl. Just go get it.
We gotta come up with something for the guys.
Have our guys. We're gonna have something for the guys too. We
can't leave them out
because the guys love us. The girls, the girls really don't like us too much because we hold them very accountable. We did good. We didn't have no accountability conversation today.
We ain't say nothing about y'all being accountable
today at all. Don't get me wrong. We coming for y'all.
We coming for
y'all next.
Definitely.
We got a whole bunch in store for y'all. we got a whole bunch in store for y'all.
We never did the show. What if he bring the bacon and you can't cook?
Oh, we're gonna do that one.
We gotta do that one.
Yeah. I thought we did it. I got a whole bunch of stuff written down for that. Okay, we're gonna do it. We gotta add it to the calendar.
That's when you fell off the planet.
I did, y'all. When I tell y'all I fell, walked right off the edge and right into my destiny.
Y'all, let me tell y'all.
Look, real.
So for her birthday, I shared pictures of us doing our thing on her page, right? And somebody commented on it and was like, they gave it eyes, like, oh, okay. And she was like, oh, we revamping 2.0 now.
Oh, that's because that's when I came back to life on my birthday.
Yeah, because she had told me she was done, right? So I was like, when I saw the eyes and I was like, revamp 2.0, I called her like, what's this? And I said, you doing Goddess Gossip again? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, we need to talk.
Yo, when I tell y'all that Jamila pulled up on me so quick,
I had to pull up. I couldn't let her change her mind. She
was like, I'm coming. She was like, you're not changing your mind, and this is this.
I look like, listen, y'all, we're gonna have to make a petition that and sign it and put it and send it to her that she can't fall off the planet no more.
But sometimes it be necessary though. But I'll fall off the planet, but I won't leave y'all.
You can fall off the planet, but when it's time to come back to Goddess Gossip, your ass better come back to Earth. I'm gonna come back and pick you up on the starship.
No, we definitely hey, let me tell y'all something. That's the benefit of working from home because look, Jamila was like, oh, what you doing? All right, because I'm coming over. I was like, but I'm at work. I don't care. We could talk in between calls.
That's it. I was not giving her an option to back down.
We did a whole 90-day planning session.
Yeah, we literally have our shows done to like the top of February.
Yeah.
The top of February.
We wasn't playing
at all.
But it was good and it was necessary because it was like when we came back, we just, of course, y'all know we just mesh.
Like
we just flow very well. And so it was nothing for us to come up with the topics. It was nothing for us to come up with the direction of where we about to go. Like I know that you guys are going to absolutely love what we have in store.
Absolutely.
And before we go, I do want to make sure that we bring light around the fact that Jamila does have something that's coming up. She is still accepting vendors. When are you no longer accepting vendors? Because this is airing on November 7th.
Yes, so I am looking for the 14th is the deadline for vendors.
So you guys have a week to
hit me up.
Get your vending slots. Go ahead. This is Soul Market promo for the last 5 minutes of the show.
The Soul Market promo. yes. We got to promo ourselves. All right, so listen. So I am hosting Small Business Saturday here at 1507 North Leg Road in Augusta, Georgia. I am looking for vendors. We go out and we support all kind of other businesses when it comes to Black Friday. But guys, this is for us. You can come and set up. I'm looking for 30 vendors. I will have some workshops going on throughout the day, all geared towards the small business owner, a little entertainment here and there. But definitely, if you would like to be a vendor, inbox me, call me, text me, however, get in contact with me so that we can get you on this list, because it's going to be a phenomenal event. And I am looking forward to it. I am also in the midst of planning, and I just have to get a little bit of clarity on it, but planning cozy nights presented by the Soul Market. And it is going to be, we're going to set up a mobile movie theater outside, and we're going to have a family night for the kids to be able to come out and just enjoy and get out of the house and come and have a movie and come in. Who's to say what else I may want to do with them, because I love kids. But yeah, it's going to be really cool.
We need to get some face paint and stuff. People.
You think so?
Yeah,
well, we're gonna hook it up. We're gonna hook it up because I'm always doing something for the community. I love the people, so definitely come out to the Soul Market. I am here Wednesday through Sunday, Wednesday and Thursday from 11 to 5, on Friday and Saturday from 11 to 7, and on Sundays from 12 to 5. So guys, come out and see me. I do petty detoxes. I do spiritual soaks for your feet. I have massage for your feet, your calves. I got shea butter. I got sea moss. I got detox tea. I got don't quit t-shirts, because you should never quit on nothing that you do in life. Ever in life. Goddess Gossip apparel is coming real soon.
Goddess Gossip apparel will make its debut at the Small Business Saturday event, so I definitely suggest you guys come on out so y'all can see what we got for y'all, because we got something for the whole family.
Yes, come get your life. That's what I'm feeling. So that's what the Soul Market has going on. Does the Touch of Faith boutique have any events going on?
We will be at the Small Business Saturday event. We definitely will be there set up. So when you see the big Touch of Faith banner, just know that is us. I'll have everything: face masks, some necklaces, some watches, earrings, you name it. I have this one face mask that's just like selling off the meters. Like I have to put another order in. It's the I Can't Breathe face mask. That's been the one, because I mean, honestly, of course, Touch of Faith is more geared towards the little girls, the little boys, and women. But for my men, I promise you, I got you on the restock. I promise. But that I Can't Breathe face mask has kind of just been like selling.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, definitely come out and see us. And we have something again for the whole family.
And also, guys, I am definitely open to new clients to do coaching with. I am available, Elite Life Consulting. So yeah, I didn't say I started that LLC. So I have a LLC for Elite Life Consulting, which is my firm for consulting consulting with people and my clients. So it's gonna be cool if you want to come and get your life together, and let me help you get your life together, get a little plan together. If you want to come get your soul right and come and let me spread on my universal love, but you just come on down to the Soul Market.
Just come on down to the Soul Market
at 1507 North Leg Road. When you come in the building, when you find the gold door, that's when you'll find me.
Right. And I'm gonna take these last 2 minutes to thank our producer, Mr. Slim.
I wish I had one of those. I wish I had one of those little things to where I can hit it and be like, drum roll and then clap like,
no, for real. Sit downs with Slim. He's phenomenal. Y'all follow him. He has like everything. He does his t-shirts, and if you guys need any bulk orders, he does wholesaling, he does recording, as you can see.
He type pictures, he's a photographer.
So definitely want to make sure that we shout out our producer, Mr.
And you know what, Slim is actually one of a big reason why we are back here, because Slim inboxed me maybe in July and was like, yo, what y'all bringing Goddess Gossip back? Like, what y'all doing? Like, y'all playing games? Like, the people need to hear y'all voices.
For real.
And my response was, well, Kayla fell off the planet.
Kayla's not even in the world right now.
I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm thinking about how I'm gonna revamp it, but I just need Kayla. And so She came to her senses.
That's just everything always comes full circle.
Yeah, God came down and was like, he touched her and was like, child, you have to do this. The people need your voice. And so she decided that she was going to revamp 2.0. Sure. And I'm going to get that petition done, because if she decides that she's
I'm here, guys.
falling off, we're going to give her this petition like we would to the president, and she's going to have to abide by what it is that we give to her. So, yeah, thank you, Slim.
But thank y'all.
Slim surprised me. Look, I went to do his podcast, and he was telling me stuff that we said in our podcast in February. I was like, oh, we be for real dropping jewels. We be dropping jewels. For real.
Y'all make sure that y'all tune into Goddess Gossip from every last one of your streaming platforms. We'll drop all of the links. Yes. And we will be back here again next week, spreading love,
speaking truth,
and sharing knowledge with the people. K-Love
and Shamila, and y'all know how we do. We have conversations for the nation, and we out. Peace.